Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to read you this story called Fred Stays With Me. It's about a little girl whose mom and dad are divorced. And so she lives some days with her mom and some days with her dad. But her dog, Fred, always stays with her. Sometimes I live with my mom. Sometimes I live with my dad. My dog, Fred, stays with me. I still go to the same school and I still have the same friends. Wow, she's swinging really high on that tree, isn't she? But in one of my rooms, I have a bunk bed. And in my other room, I have a regular one. Fred sleeps on the floor. He looks very comfortable. Does anyone know why dogs sleep with their legs up in the air sometimes? It looks kind of funny, doesn't it? When my mom and I have pizza, or when my dad and I eat peanut butter sandwiches, Fred waits for crumbs. Look, he's hiding under the tablecloth. At my mom's, Fred barks at the poodle next door. And at my dad's, Fred steals socks. But Fred always has time to play. That looks like a really cool tree house they're in. I would like that. My mom is tired of all the barking. What am I going to do with this dog? She says. Looks like Fred's going a little crazy barking at the dog next door. Look, he knocked everything over. And my dad is tired of searching for his socks. What am I going to do with Fred? He says. Sometimes my mom drives us to the park. On other days, my dad takes us to the lake. Fred likes to ride in the car. It's another thing I wonder about dogs. Why do they always stick their head out the window of the car? I guess they like the fresh air. Fred shakes park mud all over the seats of my mom's car. What am I going to do with this dog? My mom says. Fred shakes lake water all over the seat of my dad's pants. My dad says, what am I going to do with Fred? Fred is my friend. We walk together. We talk together. When I'm happy, Fred is too. And when I'm sad, Fred is there. But now there's trouble. My mom is mad. The neighbor's poodle barks at Fred all the time. And my dad is mad. Fred's eaten all of his socks. Fred can't stay with me, says Mom. Fred can't stay with me, says Dad. Excuse me, I say. Fred doesn't stay with either of you. Fred stays with me. Guess she was pretty certain about that, huh? My mom and I came up with a plan. We help Fred make friends with the poodle next door. Well, that's a great idea. And then my dad and I come up with a plan. We buy Fred a new chew toy and make sure all the socks are put away. Sometimes I live with my mom, and sometimes I live with my dad, but Fred stays with me. The end. I like that story. I like it particularly because the mom and dad, even though they're not still married to one another, worked on coming up with a plan that would be best for the little girl. It's best for her to have Fred with her all the time. Sometimes it's a little hard to adjust being in one house one day and another house another day, but having Fred with her no matter where she went made it much easier. And her mom and dad figured out a way to have that happen. So I think that's a happy ending. Hope you guys enjoyed that story. I really did. Kind of makes me want a dog. I don't have one. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Come back so I can read to you soon. Bye for now.